Hey guys, this is Brick and welcome back to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. In this episode, we're going to be hunting a Seltas. And listening to that sweet, sweet intro, baby. I feel like a goddamn hero every time I answer the Ancestral Step. Alright, so, pretty sure we're going to find him in Area 8. I didn't grab any stuff from my box. That was unwise. Don't do this. Make sure you buy things from your... pick up things from your box. I'm tempted to go back and get the map, but I'm already kicking this shit off. There's no time for backsies. So, he'll usually spawn over here in Area 8. As we get into the fight, I'm going to talk about a couple things with these walkthroughs and what I want to change, what I want to not change. You know what? Actually, it's Area 4, not Area 8 that we want to go to. Over here. Whoop. So, primary thing. Everyone seemed to be all right with my guide. They kind of like the format, that sort of thing. But the major point of contention was me using the armor set of the creature that I'm fighting. Mostly because it would be impossible for a normal player to have that on his first try. And it seemed unfair. I'm kind of on the other side of that, as in, I think that it shows that I know what I'm talking about, and it also doesn't give me much of an advantage because A, it's pretty much on the same level of whatever I would be using anyway, and B, it looks nice, and C, I'm playing the Gathering Hall quests now rather than the Caravan quests, so we actually have a lot more health on these guys. Now right now, I'm trying to show something cool because I want to show it in the video. I need to get him to charge me into a wall. That is not what I want. That is just his regular attack. There's his equivalent to the tail spin. He's going to do it a second time. There it is. And he knocked over my wall. Alright. You are a right pain in my ass already. Because the Seltas doesn't actually have a full set when you first fight him, I'm rocking the bone set right now because it looked nice and it's really weak, so I thought that would at least appease some of the people that thought I was being OP. Alright, then charge me. I want to get your horn stuck in here. I'm doing this for the kids. And there he is. So yeah, as long as his horn isn't broken, he'll manage to get himself stuck. Relatively frequently. Those globules of shit that he spits out of his cankerous butthole, they will inflict you with defense down, which is a nasty debuff that you actually see quite often. There are null berries in the supply chest when you first do this quest that will help you deal with that. However, once again, did not stop by my supply chest. Another one of the neat things you could do against this guy is nice, perfect. Another cool thing you could do against this guy, damn, he got out too fast. I was hoping maybe he'd jump in front of that. You can use flash bombs to get him out of the sky. That is the primary annoyance of this creature. It does not come down unless you hit it enough. Otherwise, it will permanently be in the air unless you can smack it out of it. It's actually enraged right now. You can see it by the smoke coming out of its dumb little face. That means it's pissed. Which means one particular thing. His attacks don't, he doesn't get any new attacks, but one of them does become modified. His charge will actually go twice rather than once when enraged, so I'm going to try and demonstrate that right now. Come on, little guy. There's the one, and he's actually going to swoop back for a second one, and I'm just going to get hit by it because I'm a fucking idiot. But he got stuck on the wall again, which is always funny. You can abuse that pretty hard, as long as you're near a wall. Now he's leaving. I didn't paintball him, so bad form on me. But we can actually just physically watch him. It looked like he definitely went this way. I also didn't mean to give that excellent booty cam. It was not intentional. These bone weapons have quite possibly the worst sharpness I could ever imagine. But I think they have good base damage. So any enemy that doesn't bounce much, like the Seltas, decent. Now we're going to start trying to break the horn, now that I've displayed him getting stuck in the wall plenty of times. We can get him on the ground. The best way to get the Seltas on the ground is by mounting, hands down. It can be a kind of annoying creature to mount just because of its constant airborne nature. And it doesn't sit still, so getting the buffs on my longsword is proving to be a bit of a pain. But that was a mount. He only has one pattern when mounting. He does this same little shake. You have a brief moment once the animation starts to continue stabbing, and then you just have to hold R until it's back to green, and keep stabbing it. This will actually help break the horn pretty heavily. Just the mount, and then once he's down on the ground, of course, you can beat it up on your own accord. Of course, if your weapon bounces, like mine, I guess this is a good demonstration. If you're below yellow sharpness, you're going to bounce hard on that horn. So mounting is going to be your best bet. Oh, alright, he is no longer exhausted. That is his takeoff attack. He sits there and he just spreads his wings for a little while, and then he retakes the skies. He does that to get back out of his exhausted, I'm on the floor and in pain state. This is probably a bad time to sharpen, but you know, I don't actually know what I'm doing. I have no right to be making guides because I'm bad, but on the other hand, because I'm bad, maybe I'm meant for this. Maybe I'm perfect for guides. Now, because I hit him enough while he was in the air, knocked him right on down. I'm going for his stomach just because his head was stuck in the ground, but it's also much weaker than his horn. So going for the belly with the old Seltas is definitely the way to go. Dink. I was hoping it would bounce. I definitely need to. There we go. And buffed. Nice. All right. Oh boy. Dive! The dive is actually incredibly useful for those of you that don't know. It gives you a huge amount of iframes. It covers a lot of space. It's great for getting out of... Oh. It's great... Okay, I just got knocked out of the goddamn zone. It's great for getting out of moves that you... Like something that's almost undodgeable. I can't... Nothing I say is really going to resonate with any newbies there. Just because the... Fuck me. The monsters I'd be referencing are way later in the game. But giant moves that have long cast times and you're just in a very bad position. Anything that's like a giant beam attack, something like that, will not go well. But if you dive, you certainly have a better chance of dodging it. And also on stream I had a couple people ask about why I have my UI laid out as it is. I could have a lot more useful information on the right if I put my health bars and stuff on the left screen. But honestly, it just looks better this way. I like the clean look of my top screen and having all the information on the bottom. Oh, alright, so I got hit with that. That's not good. It gives you defense down, you can see by the little red shield on my thing. I think I already said something about that, but you know, redundancy is super entertaining to listen to, and I know that everyone appreciates it, so... Oh, that could have been cool. I had a good position for that, too. Damn. Alright, come here. Get out of my skies. Alright, he's exhausted. That's why he landed. I hit him enough that he lost his energy. You can tell he's exhausted by the drool coming out of his mouth. That's the just common, oh god, I'm tired face that monsters make. I'm gonna wait for him to attack. He only seems to have a handful of stuff he can do while he's on the ground. And when he's exhausted, he can't even spit out the defense down stuff. As you just saw right there. It just kind of sputters, but nothing comes out. Now one thing I should point out is I'm not actually a very good longsword player. I don't use it a lot, but it is very fun. That fade attack especially. Woo! Being able to dodge and attack at the same time is probably the greatest advantage of the longsword. Oh, he enraged, which means he's probably going to take off. Yep, there he goes. Cats play the ugliest song. Up. Oh. He's coming back for another. He's coming around for another pass. Ugh. Now I believe on higher rank hunts he can actually do that 3 times in a row, but that isn't too relevant to this because anybody that's on ranked hunts of that caliber probably don't need a video like this. This is for all the people like me who like to have all the information and aren't very good. You'll definitely get better, not by watching me, but by just hunting, doing more. Okay, I pulled that up a little too late, as you saw there, so I lost a fair bit of ground, but Seltas is relatively easy to mount. He'll just sit there for a long time after that first squirm, and then you're good to go. I got plenty of time to line up my spirit combo thing. Boom! Now we're in the red, baby. Now we're doing maximum impact. Boop, boop. By the way, if you want weapon guides, I'm not going to be making those because the YouTuber Gaijin Hunter has some unbelievably comprehensive and useful weapon guides. That's where I learned everything that I know about anything in weapons in this game. He's my go-to source on high skill stuff in this game. An audience I'm not aiming for. I'm hoping I can turn my audience into that. That's the teacher's dream right there. That's everyone in class getting an A. All right, I'm hoping he charges so I can try and do some crazy shit. Oh, way too early. Way too early. I'm flying by the seat of my pants, getting a little too excited. Now he will actually attack you while you're on the walls, like I just was. He'll usually either fly up and just smack you in the face, or he'll charge you, like he always does. Oh right, I'm forgetting an entire move that the longsword can do. That's what felt wrong about it. That's a good move, man. Unfortunately, it can't continue into the combo. Ow! Even though it has an uppercut at the end. It's a finisher for sure. And it's a great counterattack if you have to dodge something with Fade Slash. Or whatever you want to call it. I call it Fade Slash. I like that name, okay? It can be followed up with a spirit combo, which is nice, but I whiffed it so hard that it's actually, I'm never gonna release this, now that I've done that. Oh, the Fade Slash dodge. That was actually using iframes, which is a bit of a higher level thing. Basically, anytime you dodge, there is a very brief moment that can be buffed using specific armors, that you are invincible. And this can be used to roll through attacks rather than around them. Very, very similar to Dark Souls. If that's why you're on my channel, then that's your easy comparison. Iframes are the shit, and mastering them will make you a much better hunter, because there will be a lot of times where you can't dodge away. You're in a bad position, and you're not able to get away from the attack, so you simply have to get through it. I'm actually going to mine a little at the end of this. Da-da, dun, dun, dun. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Broadway. I really needed that healing now, so thank you. I really appreciate that. Ooh, whetstones. That saved me like 100 zenny. Now, one thing I really like about this thing, actually, is when you kill it, it still twitches. Twitchy, twitchy. Twitchy, twitchy. Twitchy, twitchy. Twitchy, twitchy. Anyway, that is the Seltas hunt. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and all the fun stuff. I'll see you next time. I'm done with you people.